Are we heading into a bear market? What does that mean? And what does that mean for real estate? Shalane Walls and Jason Walls, if you're new to our channel and thinking about moving to Central Alberta, you're going to want to follow us along. You're going to want to like and subscribe. We do the research so you don't have to. Now let's dive into this. So like I said, I'm Shalane Walls. I'm with the Walls Real Estate Group and working in Central Alberta for almost 20 years, helping people just like you who are thinking about moving or who already moved here. Now, today we're talking about something that's all over the financial world right now. Are we heading into a bear market? What does that even mean? And trust me, I'm not an expert at all in what this is, but I can tell you what it means for me as an expert realtor. What it does mean for you if you're thinking about Central Alberta. Let's just break it down as easy as I can without having to dive into so many boring details. But if there is more information that you'd like to know about this topic, you know what you gotta do. Just like, subscribe, and follow, or call me, email me, text Jason, any of us. We are here to help you in real time and answer any questions, because we know that right now with what's happening globally in the world, everybody or lots of people are kind of on the fence of whether they should make the move or not. And I'm here to explain it all to you and give you some confidence and give you some reassurance. And again, do that research so you don't have to. Okay, a bear market happens when the stock market drops down 20% or more from a recent high. It's called a bear because just like a bear, it swipes downward. I know, seems silly, but that's what it is. And that means the market's trending down. It usually means investors are nervous, and it can signal bigger problems in the economy like growth, job loss, and even consumer confidence, which I think some people are feeling right now. In contrast, a bull market is when the market is rising and people feel good about spending their money and they are investing, maybe much like how you're feeling right before all of this stuff was hitting the news. Now, let's talk about the wealth effect and why it matters as composed to the bear effect. So here's how it connects to real estate. There's a concept called wealth effect. It's the idea when people feel wealthier, they have a great healthy stock portfolio, forgive me, and it's going up and they tend to spend more, right? Seems simple, makes sense. Maybe that's how we've been feeling lately. But here's the catch. The top 10% of people own 93% of the market. That same group takes up 50% of consumer spending, and their wealth takes a hit, and they often slow their spending. And that affects everything, including real estate, which doesn't make sense because it's such a small group, but it does. What does that mean for Canada and Alberta? Well, let's dive into it. We may not live in the US, obviously, but our economies are deeply connected. We are like this. Right now, we're fighting and battling, and whether we are like this, should be like this. Anyway, that's a whole other topic that I'm not going to get into. When American consumer spending slows down, Canadian exports drop. We all know that. And the banks and lenders have to often adjust their positions, their policies, and responses. Normal, makes sense, right? So what does that mean for us here in Central Alberta? That's what this channel is all about. That's what I'm here to tell you about. It means mortgage options and rates could quickly shift. We've seen that happening. We understand that. Buyers' confidence may fluctuate. That makes complete sense either. When there's uncertainty in the world and we feel like the markets are stable and we're not sure what our leaders are going to do, that obviously can cause some sort of fluctuation in our confidence. Makes for sellers as well, not just buyers. Sellers need solid pricing strategies. That means they rely on experts to help give them the information and guidance to get their home sold. No different than a buyer. So that is why staying informed right now in this market with experts is so important. That is why we have this channel, to answer the questions that you might be thinking. We want to do the research so you don't have to. We want to keep you informed with what is happening in Central Alberta. The good, the bad, the ugly. We want to be honest and transparent, real, raw, and relatable. That is what this channel is about. We are here to help you. We are helping people just like you every single day. So whether you're thinking about moving in 9 days, 90 days, or a year from now, Jason and I are here to help you. We are here to help you navigate the waters, answer all the questions you have so that you get to move with ease and grace and confidence. Now let's talk about this, what I've just touched on very, very lightly. Now, there is way more information to what I just touched on that would make way more sense if that's what you're looking for. But for the purpose of this video, I just want to highlight on what is happening in the world and how it affects our market in Central Alberta, because if you're thinking about moving, these are questions you're going to have. Okay, the good news, our market is still strong. And why, you ask? Because inventory is low. We all know that. If you ask any realtor or you're looking on realtor.ca, you're going to see there is not very many homes for sale, which maybe in the past years you have experienced an influx of inventory. The buyer demand is still steady. Buyers are still comfortable and confident in buying a home in Central Alberta, never mind what's happening in the global world, because there is experts helping them and guiding them with proper information, and information that is real, information that is coming from the source, information that has been talked about by economists, information that has been talked to by bankers, information that has been talked about and discussed by industry professionals. That is where you need to get your information from. That is what's going to help you make your buying decision and your selling decision more confident. Prices in many areas are also holding strong, and even in some cases going up. So yes, the global economy might be facing challenges, but locally it's still a great time to buy and sell, especially if you're working with professionals like Jason and I. We do the research so you don't have to. And remember, it doesn't matter to us if you're moving in 9 days, 90 days, or a year from now. We will be with you along the way. Now, you know why working with a professional matters. I've dove into this so many times in my videos. Not only are we able to get you listings in real time, not only are we able to get you information of areas and subdivisions and towns and healthcare and the education system, but we also are keeping up on what's happening in the economic world and making sure that we can deliver you that information that has been spoken about from the industry professionals, so that we are able to continue to give you that red carpet service with the details of the market, with the information that's going to lead you into confidence to make these decisions. If you've been thinking about buying or selling, or just want to understand where things are heading in this market because of what's happening globally, please reach out to Jason or I anytime. You know what? You can call us, you can email us, you can text us. We are here to help you, because we know if you're thinking about moving to Central Alberta, especially right now, there is a whole flurry of questions that you might be having, and we want to give you the answers. We want to give you the confidence so that we can get you here, and that we can get your family here, and we can get driving you around, showing you the homes and the communities that you're thinking about living in. Shalane Walls, Jason Walls, the Walls Bought Real Estate Group. Don't forget to like and subscribe and follow along so you can get all the details that you need about moving to Central Alberta.